Hello everybody, welcome to another video. I'm Glitch Kunai and I'm going to be showing you I'm just going to be showing you how my build works for my sword, which this build will be able to actually work with any melee weapon. It's very, uh, very flexible when it comes to what melee weapon you're using, and it pretty much works the same. Basically, what we're going to be doing is, I'm going to be showing you my build that I'm able to take into Still Path and be able to just dominate with in Still Path. And this is actually one of my most favorite builds ever. And yeah, hope you enjoy. So guys, this is my build for my Pangolin Prime. First, we have Galvanized Reflex, which is plus 50% heavy attack efficiency, which is nice, but we have the on melee kill, plus 20 initial combo for 20 seconds, which stacks up to 4 times, which then leads up to plus 80 initial combo. Then we have Galvanized Steel, which is plus 110% critical chance, which is double for heavy attacks, which is 220%. And then on melee kill, we have plus 30% critical damage for 20 seconds, which is quadrupled up to 120% critical damage for 20 seconds when it's at full stacks. Then we have Primed Pressure Point, which is meant for base damage. And then we have Drifting Contact for plus 10 seconds of combo duration with that little bit extra status chance. And then we have Blood Rush, plus 40% critical chance, which stacks with combo multiplier, which then gives me about 480%, which is 40 times 12. And then same thing with Weeping Wounds, 480% status chance per combo multiplier. Then we have Vicious Frost and Virulent Scourge. Vicious Frost and Virulent Scourge, with Cold and Toxin adding up together all the way over to Viral, with that extra bit of status chance. Then we have Discipline's Merit, which enables Tennokai, and opportunities for the Tennokai ability will occur every 4 melee hits instead of at random. Which, what Tennokai does is basically makes it so that you can perform heavy attacks not only faster, but with no cost to your combo counter. This means that these two mods can keep running and running and running even when I need to heavy attack, which also is really good with Galvanized Steel, which is times 2 critical chance for heavy attacks, on top of the heavy attack efficiency, which if I mess up, that's pretty good. And then we also have Melee Animosity, which I'm currently working on getting to max rank. But let's say you have a max rank Melee Animosity. On melee hit, you would gain 42% critical chance on your next heavy attack up to 420%, which means that you'd have to hit an enemy up to 10 times, basically just do 10 hits to get your heavy attack up to 420% more critical chance. That's almost 1,000 critical chance added up with all these mods, which is pretty insane. The reason why I choose Viral is because it's one of the best, in my opinion. It's one of the best statuses, and it's one of the more effective ones against almost every single faction. And I'll show you what I mean. It just melts health. Melts. And so, another thing, if you do plan on using Rivens, be careful with the Riven disposition. Make sure it's at least a 3 or higher. I don't even recommend a 3. I'd say 4 or higher. 5 being the max. And then with attack speed, the reason why it's so low is because of me just not adding any mods to it, obviously, which I play as a Volt Prime with my ability strength through the roof, so I have that more than covered. Then we have Vengeful Revenant. The reason why we use this specific sword stance is because of the combo, Impending Dread, which this is kind of what makes the build that I like. But you can find, I'm sure you can find a stance mod for a certain weapon and then just use this build on that weapon. Impending Dread does 300%, then 200%, then the rest is 300%. So basically triple the amount of damage of what you're doing, except for one slash, which is really, really good. And then, I don't know why I exited there, but the Perfect Cut is a 500% attack bonus, which is the heavy attack. The heavy attack is one of the bigger things for this build. So you can light attack, it will do a lot of damage, but the heavy attack is really the meat and potatoes of this build. So now, what I want to show you is basically my Volt Prime with its speed, or with its strength. I have more than enough strength, so the speed on this is really good. So yeah, and now what I'm going to be showing you is I'm going to be showing you how this build works. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going into Tevuni, the survival mission, and I'm going to be going in there solo. So yeah, and this is going to be Steel Path, because if I go into there with it just being the origin system, I will kill everything and not really be able to show you the full extent of this build. So yeah, let's get into the mission. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to load. I can always cut it out.
Scans show Grenier are harvesting Kuva nearby. Set off the alarms to draw them out.
I'm gonna bring my sword out.
Steal their Kuva catalysts.
And so now,
predictable. As expected, Grenier have shut down the environmental systems. Sending modified life support capsules.
And my Volt build allows me to stay alive a little bit longer. But as you can see, it's not doing very much damage at first. But that's because I need to build my stacks up higher. As you can see, already at 15,000. Now already at 78,000. Already at the 400,000. As you can see, this is almost the full extent of my build. Okay, there we go. Now it's working. Okay. Yeah, I was about to say my. There we go. 745,000 damage with this melee. That is what my build was built to do. So that concludes this video. I really hope you guys all enjoyed, and please subscribe and like the video, and comment down what your favorite melee weapon is to use in Warframe. Personally, I like any blade weapon or sword weapon. I am actually considering using this build on the Prismascana due to it having an Incarnate, but I still have to get the Prismascana and the Incarnate for it, so I'll be working on that, and then I might even make an update video to see how well it works with the Incarnate. I'm really excited to see how it will. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.